Welcome back here to the Nats series as we rebuild them. Last time out, we lost to the Marlins 1-5. We'll look at that box score real quick. We had a decent amount of hits, a few walks, only struck out twice. Overall, we only scored one run though. We could not get hits when it mattered. Eichhoff, he was okay. Got the loss, 5 innings, 4 earned. Erasmo Ramirez was good. 1 inning, 1 strikeout, and Banda finished out 2 innings of 1-run ball. Not bad. Marlins side, they hit some home runs. Trevor Rogers shut me out. He was good. And Edward Cabrera came in and slammed the door for them. So that's just how it is. We are playing up against the Tigers next. We got MacKenzie Gore going up against Eduardo Rodriguez. We'll go ahead and take a look at some transactions that have happened recently. So I did get Tyler Gilbert from waivers as we went over last video. I had to move some people around, and I also just took him off the 40-man because he's just going to be a depth piece. But I figured, why not? So it looks like Dylan Carson's hurt, Kane Aiken's hurt. Looking around. Kevin Kinkle got sent down. Overall, so Tim Cate's hurt. And overall, not much happening. We're in 3rd place, 6.5 back of the Braves. If we go and look at full standings, I don't think we're even close to a wild card. We're only 1 game back of a wild card. Wow. We got some bad teams in this league. Whatever. Alright, so I think next video I'm going to do a big update on the whole league and kind of see how that goes. Just go over all the league leaders and standings in depth and everything. Just because I haven't done that in a while and I don't want to extend a video longer than I have to. But here, we've got MacKenzie Gore. Other than that, everything looks fine to me. Not a lefty. But there's your pitching matchup. And I will catch you all next video. Thank you.
Here in Washington, D.C., glad you're with us. And Chris, of course, you have to think about that 2019 World Series run. Really impressive by the Nats. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. Starting on the mound in this one, MacKenzie Gore. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Bounce to the left side. Candelario on to first. 1 out in the top of the first. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. And Chris, this offense is facing a defense that is well known for kicking the ball around a bit. How aware are you offensively of a bad defensive team?
Well, you're not completely aware because you're really focusing on your approach. But I think when you know about a team and how they can be sloppy and as it plays out in a ball game, you're more intent on saying with 2 strikes, I got to make sure that I put the ball in play. Because even if I don't get a knock, there's a chance they commit an error, and it leads to us scoring more runs.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. In for a strike, and it's 3-2. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals, and he walked him.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. One left for Detroit. Now it'll be Washington's turn. It's a scoreless ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the first. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The center fielder.
The wind of the pitch. And misses inside.
As a veteran out there on the ball, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
And it's filled up. High fly ball out into left center field. Grabs it on the run. And there's one away. As we take a look at the Nationals lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Jeter Downs.
Boog, his batting average is on the rise right now. He's hitting over 350 over the last 10 ball games, and you can see the confidence that he's carrying around just watching him walk to the plate. He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. 9th in the National League at RBIs. And a pitch. And that one lifted in the air center field. And it falls. Vierling to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
And that one is lifted in the air. Vierling makes the catch. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Lane Thomas. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from our nation's capital. New inning getting started, and now the center fielder, Matt Vierling. The 1-2.
Vierling.
On the ground to third. Throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And now it's Jonathan Scope. One down, base is empty. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now Kerry Carpenter. That's in there. 3-2 now. Got him looking. Down on strikes. And he knew it. And here is Cesar Hernandez. Next offering upstairs. In the air, right side. Thomas sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Tigers lead one. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back in Washington, D.C. And now the switch hitting catcher, Rebirth Ruiz. And that one almost got him. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now batting Jamer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Dom Smith stands in. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. 1-1 now. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. One, two now. Bounce to the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Jeter Downs to the plate here. That's ripped. Base hit. Ruiz headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Two on, one out. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. And now it's Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And the pitch. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
2-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that's the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball. And welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's Austin Meadows. The wind and the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And that's ball 4.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number. Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box.
Struck him out looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees. And up next for Detroit, Eric Haas. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Next pitch is outside. Line drive. And that ends the inning. Back here in Nationals Park. Bottom of the inning. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Here's a 1-1. In the air, right field. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals. Alex Call drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Base knock, center field.
Now batting.
Really nice
right
job
fielder.
staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
And now Lane Thomas, and that gets down into the gap. Call around third. He will score, and they're up by 3.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That's to third. Play is made, 2 out.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jeimer Candelario. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a base hit. Thomas coming home. Vierling fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score, and it's 4-0.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's Dominic Smith. 2 outs.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in.
Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And the batter now out to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's a speed threat. Matt Vierling. Next one misses. Ball 2.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Liner snagged at first.
The batter, number 7, second baseman,
Jonathan Scope digs in now. He reached on a walk his first time. That clips the corner. The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. Caught looking his first time up. Strike 2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swings and misses, and good work there as he gets a 1-2. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go, bottom 4. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Gets under it and pops it up. And there's one away.
Now the second baseman,
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. The 1-1. On the ground, right side. And that one handled on the run, sends it over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4.
The designated hitter,
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Here comes the pitch. Left field, way back there. And that one is out of here. An absolute blast to left. His 11th of the year. It's 5-zip.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all
well. Plays made there, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Nationals on the solo homer. Back in Washington, D.C. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Cesar Hernandez. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here is Austin Meadows.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1. And 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1 and 2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's outside. It's 2 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes the 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Garrett Hill. This is his first appearance of the season. And now up for Washington, Lane Thomas. And a 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Keibert Ruiz.
Now batting, the catcher, Rebirth.
The 1-1.
Ruiz.
Fought off foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the boys up for sure.
Next to hit for the Nats, Jeimer Candelario. Right-handed reliever. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, great stop to first, and that's a great play for the out. Back here in Nationals Park. Now it's the DH, Riley Green.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Fly ball down the line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down.
The first baseman,
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. A strikeout and a walk. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of it
drops in for a hit, couldn't run it down. And that's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Victor Arano. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Haas around third. So digging in, Jonathan Scope. So now 1-2. That's out to center field. Abrams right there to make the grab. And that is that. They get a run on 2 hits. Bottom of the 6th inning. And here is Dominic Smith.
The first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a count 1-2.
Well, these Nats digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been one good swing after another, and 7 of their hits have been on line drives. That's a lot of barrels, a lot of noise at the end.
Another 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. The pitch. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
And a 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
In there safely.
Well, he did all he could at short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done, but good hustle down the line.
Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now back, the designated
Abrams at third. Garcia at first. 2 out of the inning. Next pitch misses inside. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 6-1. The relay to second, and he's out trying for 2. That ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Hit hard on the ground to short. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Cesar Hernandez up to the plate. The 1-1. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
That one ripped, and that's going to roll to the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
And a pitch. Good eye right there.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Over to Smith. Out number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And the righty deals. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 6-3. This is Washington. And welcome back. Leading off, Alex Call. Ball to strike. The pitch. Next offering is outside. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Ronnie Garcia preparing to come on if needed. Righty delivers. High fly ball out to center field. Vierling moving under this one. One up, one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lane.
Up now for Washington, Lane Thomas. 1 for 3. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And here it comes. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Throw, and it gets away.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Digging in, Hebert Ruiz. Throw to second. Great jump.
With a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Carpenter makes the grab for the second out.
Up next for the Nationals.
And now up for Washington, Jeimer Candelario. The 1-1. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. Thomas at second with 2 down. High fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nationals lead. On the pitch now for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out. Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
And now the count is even.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering upstairs. In the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
In there at the knees. That's strike 2. Out towards right center field. Thomas on the move to the gap. And he makes the catch. And the inning is over. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. New pitcher for the Tigers, Matt Whistler. He's been so good against lefties.
Number 86, Matt Whistler.
Dominic Smith getting ready to hit.
Washington, the first baseman, Dominic Smith.
And he deals. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Cabrera sends it to first. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. Jeter Downs digging in for the Nationals.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, Jeter Downs.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Ronnie Garcia getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Swing and a bouncer. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next to hit for the Nats, C.J. Abrams. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. On the ground, right side, into the outfield, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Next offering is in for a strike. Abrams off of first with 2 away. Misses off the inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that'll do it. So 1 left for Washington, but they still lead it 6-3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Falling behind 2-1. And fouled off. Got him looking. And 1 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1. Check swing, and that's a ball. And a 3-1 on the way. Oh, he gloves it to the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
6-3 our final score for Chris Singleton and our